part of how I had success on TikTok and part of how I had success on Instagram was I uploaded videos in my literal pajamas. I would roll out of bed and I would allow imperfections to be in the videos on purpose. That is what this video is. As you're well aware, I am a vertical video kind of guy, but if you might not be aware, vertical videos just like are a flash. They like appear and then they're gone. I have videos that do hundreds of thousands of views. Sorry, air conditioner. Don't even really care that much. That do hundreds of thousands of views and then it's just like off a cliff. It's like they're gone. They don't exist anymore. YouTube has the ability to be discoverable long term, and that is something that I value for the sake of sustainability. So this is a little video to talk about some of the differences between YouTube and TikTok, my own thoughts on how I've been approaching each of those platforms, and some of the things that I want to change going forward. Cool. The main question that I'm struggling with is how do I bring the spontaneous energy from TikTok to YouTube? I'm having difficulty with this because often when I set up something like on a tripod, or I'm running into cameras, it's a work in progress. Often when I set things up on a tripod, I'm just like way too formal and I can't be like spontaneous. I can't connect with you because I'm so focused on like, is the lighting right and is the pixels right? So part of what this video is for is just to find a way to be dispensing with that, but just be switching into widescreen, if that makes any sense. I still will be able to do, hello, sorry about that. I still be able to do normal shots like this. I'll still be able to do top-down shots. We'll need to find a way to fix the wiggling. Obviously, the point of the top-down shot is because books are of critical importance to the channel. So I can switch to this one. I have this shot, I have this shot, I have this shot, and I have, this is just a pure top-down shot, and I got this monitor shot. This is just an old mind map I set up a while ago. So I should be able to translate most. This needs to be fixed. How do I fix that? Ka-chow. That was easy. Okay, I should be able to translate almost every single one of the concepts from TikTok that I had there into YouTube, which is a win. Truthfully though, the thing that I actually realistically need to do is just practice. When it comes to doing videos online, I have found that I just get too precious about everything. And when I get too precious about everything, I stop making good content. So part of what I've been doing behind the scenes is working with just making everything modular so that I can move cameras around and I can bring that energy to TikTok. I'm going to attach this to the bottom of this so that I can place this camera where that one is. That's boring now. Don't need to show you that. Fun fact though, Small Rig has this little, it's not sponsored at all, but they have this little spot for a little magnetic tool, and it's got a little hex key on it, and the hex key fits a thing on a completely different brand, which is Zulandi, which I'm also not sponsored by, but I thought that was cool. So we're going to throw this, boom, boom. See, but this plate has this little rubber thing that sticks out, and it just keeps the camera from rotating when it is sideways, which I need for vertical shots a lot of the time. Which has rotating cameras has been a pain in my butt, but we're figuring it out. Anyway, with this thing here, I should be able to, pardon the transition here, should be able to, boom, jump, pull this guy off. I've never had two in one hand before. Switch you over to here, click, and then jump to that angle. Just like that. Victory. Anyway, this video is not providing you with very much value. The only thing that I will add to translate why I'm doing this and why I'm just sort of rambling at you right now is that part of how I had success on TikTok and part of how I had success on Instagram was I uploaded videos in my literal pajamas. I would roll out of bed and I would allow imperfections to be in the videos on purpose. That is what this video is. You get better by practicing, not by theorizing. So this video is me just practicing, putting up a video that is not that good, and then doing another, and then doing another, and then doing another, and then doing another. And I'm gonna continue doing that on YouTube, just like I continue doing that on Instagram and on TikTok. And that is gonna be how we transition to YouTube from TikTok if TikTok gets banned, and for the sake of long-term sustainability and discoverability of content. Also, sidebar, now that I'm here, speaking of Whoa, sorry about that. Speaking of whatever, my bookshelf is completely out of focus. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the depth of field, widen the depth of field rather, and then crank my ISO a bunch. And I'm still exactly the same, and you can read a little bit more of the book titles, which is cool. Practice and iterate and get better and get better. More content coming soon. That's the end. See you in the next one.